When the now former Met police officer David Carrick was arrested for rape in late 2021, his response was not again. The words of someone who had been accused again and again, but had always evaded conviction. Now as he awaits sentencing, the question is, are there any more David Carricks in the ranks? A decade of claims against more than 1,000 Met staff are now being re-examined. Retired Detective Superintendent Shabnam Chowdhury served in the Met for 30 years. She told me she believes other offenders will end up being exposed.
What I can say is it's highly likely that there will be other officers within the organisation that have similar traits. They may not be to the extreme that he has, but the Metropolitan Police has corrupt officers sitting within policing who are out there abusing women.
The Metropolitan Police says more than 1,600 cases of alleged sexual offences or domestic violence from the last 10 years are being reviewed to make sure the appropriate decisions were made. That means more than 1,000 past and present staff are under scrutiny. But there is a wider process involving the entire workforce. All 45,000 Met officers and staff are being rechecked for previously missed offending. And there's more. The Home Secretary announced an existing independent inquiry into police behaviour will now look at the crimes of David Carrick.
It is vital that the Metropolitan Police and other forces double down on their efforts to root out corrupt officers. This may mean more shocking cases come to light in the short term.
But Labour and even some Tory MPs have demanded more measures to tackle misogyny in the police. One charity which helps survivors of domestic abuse says it's now almost impossible for them to regain trust.
How can women and girls possibly feel safe if, for almost 2 decades, the UK's worst and most prolific serial sex offender was a police officer? I think these revelations have been catastrophic for the confidence that women and girls have in the police, and it was paper thin before these revelations came.
Carrick was officially sacked this morning as his long shadow over colleagues and British policing continues to be cast. Julian Drucker, 5 News.